Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy Smith's Adventures with Mixed Media. Oops, meant to move that before I press play. I hope you guys are doing well. I have a bunch of faces here that I just kind of want to add to. I'm not sure what's going to get added to. I've kind of been doing things in steps, and so I've got like a bunch. Let me move this out of my way. I've got a bunch of bases that I have found focal points for. Like for instance, these, all I've done is put the focal points on them so far. So I actually want to find some snarky comments because there's a lot of like animals and stuff, and I think these would be perfect for some snarky things, you know, Tim Holtz, but I don't know, it was all right this second. So we're moving on because I got my order from Kim Artist Studio, as well as a card from Yolande, Devin Rex for Art. Go check her out. She had a live where she worked on these, super cute. And also she had won the octopus postcard, and I had sent this as a base, and then she put this stamp on there and said, "Tag, you're it." So I have that to work on at some point as well. So I ordered some, I've got my samples, and I've actually ordered 2 of this one. So one of these will be going in a giveaway. When I reach 5,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure how many, but definitely there will be a giveaway, and that will be one of the things going in the giveaway. So I'm trying to clean my studio, right? And I finally decided, you know what? I'm tired of having to store bubble wrap. So I'm getting rid of all my bubble wrap, and I went ahead and ordered Carrie Griffiths, aka Carrie the Crafter. He has the stamp, which is bubble wrap, and I'm so excited to play with those as well. And then these, I've got 3 more stamps from other designers, which were Folk Art Floral is this one. I kept seeing somebody use it, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. So I've got that one. And then this is Flower Ring by Christy Hartman. The Folk Art Floral was by Sophia. And then this is the number 13 key. That's on the other one. Oh, I don't have both papers in here. Anyway, there's some keys, and this one's number 13. I think, I don't want to say because I'm always wrong. I want to say Rhonda, but I'm probably wrong. Oh, and then I ordered new Oriental lattice because I've destroyed mine. And then I also ordered a 5x7 because I was curious if it was smaller, because you can't necessarily tell from the pictures online, but it definitely is. So I'm very excited to have this in 2 sizes. I think the one I had before was a 8x10. Well, I still have it. It's just broken a couple places. So I may start using it in projects or use it a couple more times so I get it just how I like it and use it in projects. Will I order an 8x10 again? I might replace that one, but I like this one is going to fit on my 9, you know, cover the whole thing. So, yes. So now I have all 3 sizes of the Oriental lattice, because if you haven't been around, then you don't know. That's one of my favorite stencils of all time. I don't know why, but it is. Alright, and then my stamps, did he say, no, it doesn't say on it. I don't have the paper. I don't know if it fell out of the bed. It's probably on my bed upstairs. It's a sweater texture, I think, is what they're they're kind of textures that make me think of sweaters, blankets, knit, crochet, whatever, and I thought they'd be really great for winter, and I can't wait to play with them. So, I mean, this is pretty complete right here, isn't it? But I don't mind adding a little bit. I think I'm going to use some permanent inks. So I've got, I mean, I could even keep it like super simple and just use sepia and black. Should we do that? I mean, we could, but you know I'm going to want green and blue as well. Yep, all the colors that I love. I can't now, can I? Blue. There we go. Alright. not keeping it simple. Thought we would, but we're not. I've been working on my studio today because I couldn't find all my stamps, and so I was like, oh, we really need to like, oh my goodness, words are hard. Oh, it was on the other side. It's sweater texture, style 1, 2, 3, and 4. Key Royal, number 13. And somewhere there was a mini scribble. It must have fallen out in my room, because I opened it upstairs in my room. And then I brought it down here. And now, all my scraps that are on the floor. No, that's dumb. I'm looking for just something like this, basically. Just so I don't have to get permanent ink everywhere. Alright, we have, this is kind of a medium, that's kind of a large, so we do this, I think I'll do this one, the small. And, where's that, where the, oh, they're right here, oh my goodness. Sepia, I think I'll do that one. And it's the first time inking this, so it might not come out perfectly, but I don't need it to. In fact, kind of don't want it to. So I'm just gonna kind of press my finger so it just kind of, ooh, oh, this might be one of my favorites. That's why I ordered 2. So that is what that looks like. I love it. I mean, I should just stamp them out so you can see, but you'll see them as we go along. I think that just added a little bit to it, didn't it? Okay, now this one, I think I actually might want to do, this is the Glamorous. So it'll be hopefully similar to the pink that's already in this background. And I might, you know, cut around it. I'm just gonna, this one is the, which one? Folk Art Floral. I actually want to write on the back of these. Wait, do I have a white pen? Folk Art Floral. Yeah. Oh, that, well, my pen does not like it. I need to, oh, maybe a, I want to write on the back of all these what they are so that I don't have to think about it every time. Ooh, isn't that so pretty? Oh, let's do it some more. Let's make it like an all-over pattern. Because we can. Yeah, these do hold some ink too. So that just makes a really cool all over background. Now that was boring and now it's not. Now it's just beautiful with that pattern on there. How about this one? Let's see what this one does. I wouldn't get these too close together. It's hard when you're like, you don't get to like stamp them out and see what they're like when you design them. So it's not until basically you get your product that you're like, oh, that's how it stamps out. Alright, it could be a little bit closer together, couldn't it? That's alright. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just background. Do I need to flip it? I don't know. So that if you wanted like all over pattern. So yeah, that one's just kind of like that. It's just a repeating pattern, but it just kind of made me think, you know, made me think of sweaters and whatnot. Okay, this, I'm going to tear off this piece down here. Might you use it somewhere, because I don't feel like looking for another piece to be able to, there we go. And the sepia, oh, green. I was going to say the sepia would work nice on this. Let's maybe do the excess, or, oh, actually, I want to try this. The flower ring. And I'm going to have it so that the flower, I'm just going to do this, I think. How am I going to do it? I don't know. Just gonna put it down, see what we get. Really, well, it didn't. This is a kind of shiny paper. Also, I might not have got it all the way in the middle, so it did miss a little bit there, but that's okay. And I could just go ahead and connect another ring over here. And another ring there a little bit, and another one there, just to make it an all over kind of a pattern. I really like stamping over collage papers because it just kind of makes them feel more cohesive. Let's see, this one. Ooh, maybe some of the X's. Oh, my exes live in Texas. So these are all sweater texture style 1, 2, 3, and 4, the ones that are mine. And if I knew how to add even more texture to the stamp, I totally would. Okay. I'm not pressing it down all the way because I want it to be like not perfect. Yay! I like that. I hope you guys like these. Yeah. I might not be, not everybody's going to have a something come out every month. You know, sometimes we got to take turns. All depends on what Mariah's workload is like. But, you know, she's doing her best. Oh, that's like big bubbles. Should we try adding some of the little, maybe another pink cut, well, red, darker. Let's check out, I'm not pressing it down all the way because I don't want it on there perfect. All right, they're a little bit smaller than the little bubble wrap that I have, but they're super cute. Okay, this is, well, it's got, actually, that's like a chevron sweatery type texture on the back there, isn't it? Ooh, so that might be fun to do the X's on. X's were just here a second ago. They're right here. Black and pink works. I'm just going to kind of grungy it up a little bit. It's kind of a little bit in the top and the bottom, just to add something, even though this is the side really, but you know, that could be written on actually now. That's had the blue. So yeah. Alright, this can be written on the back. It is, sometimes I use Distress Oxides, brown Distress Oxides, and I'm like, I don't like it. So why did I do it? I don't know. I don't know. But that's okay. Oh, we haven't done this one yet? Let's do this one. Maybe in the sepia? Sepia! Or I could grab the Fallen Leaves. It's not that far out of range. I don't like some Fallen Leaves. I'm not pressing it down firmly because I want it to look more distressed and in the background, kind of a happening deal, you know. There we go. But if you did want to be able to press it down all the way, well, you'd put more ink on it than I just did probably, but so that's that one. Let's see what's next. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It's the color. It's that weird pinky color in the background that I'm not loving. So I'm not sure what that one's going to get, but we're not going to worry about it right now. This one is just a digital. One of my digitals created from I had gel print, and then, you know, I put the gel print on I scan it, and then I do some overlays with some other stuff, but that just added a little bit more texture to the background. Let's see, what about this one? Well, first of all, don't really need that little bit on the end, do I? So yeah, so right now, I think the next couple of videos are going to be me doing bases in steps, almost like, so this is one step where I would add some stamping, some stenciling, to some bases, and then the next step I might be grabbing out some focal points. No, that's going to be too bright. Maybe some brown. Just some sepia, maybe. And then the next one might be picking out like the layering bits, and then, you know, finishing it off and stuff like that. Oops, sorry, I know that's loud. My microphone is right next to where I'm trying to, that's green. Where are my freaking brown ones? That should work. Let's see. I like that these are smaller. They're going to be great for like ephemera like this. Oops, what was that? Oh, just the plastic things on the glass. That's what that was, I think. I don't know what color was on here. But as you can see, I'm not doing this perfectly. So it's lighter in some places, darker in some places. And then that's kind of like a large. This is a large, so maybe that's more medium. So would I still want to put like a small something on here? Maybe just the regular size bubble wrap. A little bit of splashes of Chianti maybe. Now, I'm going to have to get to where I'm okay using these stamps in paint, especially the bubble wrap ones, because otherwise I'm going to have to save some bubble wrap. And the whole point of buying these was so I wouldn't have to have piles of bubble wrap in my area. So I just love bubble wrap. But bubble wrap doesn't stamp as well. Like with paint, bubble wrap's great with paint, but with inks, it's not quite as great. So if you don't like to use paints, and that's why you don't use bubble wrap, well, these stamps are perfect. Just saying. I mean, you get that bubble wrap look without having to make a mess of paint. That's all I'm saying. All right, did you see that? A little bit more. Not loving the color I picked, but you want to see the big bubble wrap? Oh, that needs more paper on it. Why are those in that pile? Good question. Ooh, this has got a lot of little stuff on it. Got the little numbers. It's got, this is a piece of gel plate print. It's got the medium kind of size flowers. A little bit of graph there. Kind of a bigger flower there. So yeah, I think, and the Chianti even. Oh, that makes a horrible noise, doesn't it? The big bubble wrap takes a lot of space. So I'm really happy about this stamp. But especially because it works great with the inks. I love it. And you can't, even if you can't tell that it's bubble wrap or circles, it's still, see, it was blanked down to, and yeah, I even like when it's like, you know, ghost printed. So that added a little something, didn't it? Let's just get a little bit of color in the middle. Just a little bit, just for color, just texture and color in the background there. Yay, I like it. There we go, can you see it? Let's see, look, you can see if I do that there. I didn't get the middle one, that's user error, but that's a ghost print of that. So yeah, so, oh, of course, this skipped the first. You see me make masterboards. These, excuse me while I put that back there. All these little pieces here, oh, that's the one for the, not all of them, but all these ones that are collaged were once masterboards, and I've cut them down to some of this, you know, size. On that, that's brown. So could have put that on somewhere in the brown, huh? Would have been really, really light. Just want to get most of that off of there because I want the pink to go with the pink. Not that I do a lot with pink, but you know. Oh, there's a bug there, so maybe not. Which way do you think this goes? Oh, I think it goes that way. So we'll just kind of... Oh, I got it crooked. User error. So then we just do that. And we just, I don't know, hope for the best. Oh! Oh, I don't hate that. What else? Here. Sorry. I went this way. And then I went that way, and I did not hate how that was coming out. Yeah, I purposely didn't press as much on the flowers. So that's kind of, if you turn it, it's kind of cool too. I like it. Okay, what about that? You've seen people using this, the mixed media balloons. It's already got some bubble wrap on it. What else can we add to it? Oh, maybe some X's in the green. green. I am tempted to cut this up just so that I have like one. See, I kind of wish I had like one row of X's that way, one row of X's that way, and then I could do that and then have the smaller. I mean, once they're yours, you can do what you want with them. Maybe I'll order a second one and then see if I can cut it and do like a row of 4 there, a row of 3 there, and have that 9 in the middle. You want me to do it? I kind of want to. Okay. I do not recommend this at home. Just know you might not like the results. Also, you might want to have better light and be able to see. This is very, very, and they will be distressed because I'm not getting it perfect. The 9 one, that's the one I kind of want to keep good. I'm going to need another knife that's like longer than this though. I know, Brad, don't watch this. He'll be like, what are you doing? I'm trying something. How far does, oh, it does come out further, okay. There we go. They will not act the same once you cut them, I'm almost positive. But I had to try it. Alright. So it will be a little distressed on the bottom. I did not get that perfect, and that's okay. Let's try the green here. But I think I like that I can just kind of, I mean, of course you could just tape it off or just only ink one line of it too. You wouldn't have to actually cut it. Alright, I am going to do this as well. Oh, the reason I mentioned Brad when I said that is because he's the one that, I think he's the one that does the most of the work with the machines and all the testing and research and development and stuff. But he doesn't really watch the videos, I don't think. Not unless, like, he happens to be in the room when Mariah is watching them. Or maybe Mariah is like, ah! Anyway, you want a good sharp knife if you do want to try this. Alright, so now we have this 9-piece, 9. Let's try that. Candy. See, that's cool too. And then, where's the 3? Should have designed them as a 3-piece, huh? It's like here. Here is a 3-piece stamp. That would have been even better. Alright, so there. That's that. It's kind of cool. These ones I had to fix? I don't remember. It's not important. Ooh, more. More. Oh, we haven't tried this yet. Oh, let's do that on here. With the Glamorous. I picked the 13 because lucky 13. I'm going to put it here so it shows up really well. I'm going to put it like this. See, I have kind of like a little thing there, and I was kind of trying, but I want it up here so it's not gonna line up. But no, we're just gonna put it right there. Lucky 13. There's 3 keys. There's the 13, an 8, and a 9. I think those are the 3 numbers. I can't remember for sure. Putting this away. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. So yeah, lucky 13. That one I put the X's on. That one's got some X's on. This one. Oh, where's my circle? My circle. It's hiding under here. Because it would fit on here. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just put that right on there in the middle. That bright green. Alright, we have this dark candy maybe. It's going to be a little more brown because there's green on here. But that's okay. Get the middle where we missed earlier. That was user error for sure. Pressing with purpose. I'm not pressing like super hard. I mean, you don't want to smush it out. And you could even, you know, kind of press with your baren to get even all over. See, missed the middle again. Also, it's partly the paper's fault. We're just going to blame the paper. Definitely blame the paper. Ooh. Should we do it on here too? I want to do, alright, see, sometimes I don't like a full, like, I love circles, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I don't like a full circle. So I'll do like a circle coming off over here. And then maybe also circle coming off over here. And then I like circles better. I just, you know, I like it like that. I like it like that. I got a lot of Chianti happening today with all this. Because this particular piece of gel print, I just kind of used, or as the page. It's not, they're all from the same page. That's more likely. That's more likely what's happening with that. What if we just kind of go here? See, yeah, I want to find a white pen that will write on the back of these and put the name of the stamp and the artist, so I don't have to have, well, there's not papers that go with these, but, you know, so that's kind of cool. Just like a feature strip. I think that is a term from our Christy Hartman feature strip. You know, I'm just going to put that right on there. Because why not? And it's just going to be just in the background. So pretty. I think it would work nicely. Well, that's more red. But not like it's quite this red, but combined with the Chianti should be the right red, right? Do a little up there and do a little down there. Just added to it. Anything else? What else? What else do we want to do? Alright, so this has got a little bit of Louisa, a little bit of Barbara. X's. Oh, my X's. I want this X. And I want the blue. Blue, 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 blue. That's the fallen leaves that I wanted earlier. And this one is the blue. I think I'm going to have to start getting rid of some of my shirts that are just too big because they're falling off my shoulders. It's the one thing I notice when I look in the mirror right now, that I kind of, my shoulders are getting smaller. They're looking a little smaller. See, that's it. Just that. Like that. Okay. Next. This could actually be a piece to use in a, well, it could just be a tiny tag even. I mean, really. That's not the color you want with that. Just put that there for now. Alright, this one, green. We definitely have some green happening here, but that doesn't mean we want to use green. I mean, how about just a little bit of this poking in. I don't remember what color was on there, but just kind of add a little bit of pattern onto it just to give a little interest. I don't know what's going to go on these. Ooh, look at that, a leafy. Leafy, leafy, leafy. So maybe whatever's left on here, just for a little interest in the background. It's just nice how it was. Okay, more of the weird brown oxides that I don't love. I'm thinking bubble wrap. What are you thinking? Not the little one, the medium ones. Oh, that's right, the fallen leaves is right here. And it's going to be whatever color fallen leaves mixes with whatever color was on there before. I don't even remember. I'm not pressing down hard because I don't want it on there perfect. So, you know. So I just kind of pressed on it, and wherever it hit, it hit. Of course, I wanted it to hit more in these blank spots, but whatever. We can do, I mean, they're the similar size pattern, so this is not the best way to go, but alright, I want to hit here, so I'm going to press there, and then I want to hit across here. So there we go. Just a little interest. There's another one with the brown oxide. How now, brown oxide? I'm going to turn it sideways. I kind of liked it like that. Just background. And then we could even take the baby one and see where, like here, just kind of press down there, and like maybe there, just press down there, maybe down in that corner a little bit, there we go, maybe up in that corner a little bit, there we go. At least this is less, I don't know if I'm gonna, I mean, I guess, it's this, I did the gesso and then I did the oxide, and it was the brown oxide. I do not love the brown oxide, apparently. So I don't even know if I'm going to keep them in my stuff, because I don't love it. You don't have to keep stuff you don't love. Somebody would be happy to get it if you don't want it, I'm sure. Alright, that's little. What's this one? That's the medium. What about this one? Some more. I know I'm doing brown on brown. I don't like the brown oxide, but then I'm doing brown on it, but that's because I can't really figure out what it is I would like. Let's see. Sometimes if you want it just in little places, it's easier to turn the paper over and press your finger down to where you want it, just to get it a little bit more, not perfectly, especially if you don't want it perfectly square. It's okay, it needs more. Maybe, and I'm using permanent ink so that, you know, if I want to go ahead and add more layers, I could, you know, maybe I want to just add more paint to these. I mean, they're plenty thick, so, you know, they just get thicker and heavier the more you add. Where's the regular one? Maybe some blue this time. I like brown and blue. Raise your hand if you like brown and blue. Okay, gonna do it like this again. So I want it here. So just kind of press there. And I want it down in that corner. And I want it across here. There we go. And I think I want it up in that corner a little bit too. There we go. So kind of go dun, 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 so it balances it. And it's kind of, see, 1, 2, 3, even though I press it down 4 times. Or it's 4. It's whatever you want. Just don't forget to use your stamps. You bought your stamps. You should use them. I don't have a purple. Well, I mean, I have oxide purples and archival purples, but so I was thinking that might be good there, right? Maybe in black. Black would be very stark and standy outy, or just be kind of part of the background. What else? Alright, so yeah, just tons of, I don't know what color's on here. We're just hoping for the best. Hey, it worked. Got another layer on there. This one, just adding a little bit of something. Just adds a little something. You know. Okay, so alright, so I was emailing somebody this week, texting, messaging, whatever. And we were talking and like, oh, she was saying she didn't love the stuff she makes, but she loves making the stuff. And my thing is, I think that's the art, is the creating and the having enjoyment while you create. I think that's the art. Oops, that's crooked. That's all right. We don't care. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna make it crooked on purpose and make it look intentional. Like that's what we meant to do. Hey, it's background. Something else will probably cover it, possibly. Ooh, definitely got some Chianti happening on here. So, you know, if you don't love what you're making, but you love making it, like if you don't love the results, but you are loving and having so much fun playing, that's the art. I don't think anything has to be done perfectly. Just have fun. Like, I'm having fun. I'm just randomly stamping in random. I'm not overly concerned about what it's gonna look like or anything like that. I don't even know how much ink is on this. I don't know if I'm lining it up. I'm just enjoying the process. And that's where the art is. In the enjoyment and the creating. I'm sure a lot of people would not agree with me. But hey, you can agree with me if you want to. Just gonna get some ghost printiness off of this now. There you go. That's one of my favorites. Alright. See this, I could just put like a label here, but then I also still want it to have some, oh, I just totally smushed it all. That's alright. It's not porous paper either, so that's gonna affect what happens as well. Here we go. Yep, so it's a little smushy in there, but that's okay. Feels like one piece more now. Ooh, we haven't done anything with turquoise much today. Should we do? We haven't even, I mean, I started to pull out the turquoise, but then I didn't. Which one? This one we haven't used much. So mostly what I want to do with this is kind of where the lines are, I just kind of want to bring them together. So I just kind of, I'm hoping I get it close enough. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Something's going to be in the middle and cover some of that up anyway. So it's not like it has to be perfect. And could have done brown. Didn't have to do turquoise. But there was another color there, so it won't be like exactly the same color turquoise. So there's that. I like that. Alright, see, I thought this was going to be navy blue, my nails, which is already starting to peel off. I did a horrible job doing my nails today. They're all over the place. Alright, I think I'm done for now. My back's starting to hurt. That's when I know it's time to be done. So you can go check out pmartiststudio.com and see my newest releases, which are the sweater textures. And of course, you know, I cut one up, and you can do that too once it's yours. And then I also had the so those are the 4 sweater textures. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what the number, you'll have to look and see. And then did I say this was Christy? The flower ring is Christy Hartman. The bubble wrap is Carrie Griffiths, and the folk art flower is Sophia, and the key is Rhonda. I was right, Rhonda Dona. So go check out PM Artist Studio and check out all the designers and all of their awesome designs. And if it's your first time ever ordering from PM Artist Studio, use Darcy Fan 10. That you can use that for your first order. Any after that, you'll be accumulating points to get coupons later on in life. I hope you all have a hold on, I'll look. You want to look through these one more time? We can do that. Alright, so there's that one. In case anybody came to the end to see, we worked on bases. In case you came to the end, just adding some mostly stamping. I might add some stenciling later. But today was about the stamps and just adding a layer to the millions of bases that I have in my stash. I mean, these weren't even bases that were in the box. These were ones that I sorted out to put in the box. And since I got my stamps yesterday or the day before, it doesn't really matter, then I figured I would go ahead and play with them with you guys. And so in another video, we will kind of go through and find focal points and kind of talk about how it doesn't have to be the perfect focal point. Sometimes good enough is good enough, and then the way you do it makes it excellent and awesome. This is something I've been trying to learn for myself. So if you make yourself a bunch of bases, just go ahead and make yourself a master board, cut it down, then do some stamping and or stenciling, and you will have all kinds of bases to work with. And that's all this pile is. And all we did today was stamp and have fun and play with new stamps. I hope you guys have a delightful day. Love you.